Hi everybody, nice to have you here. Henrik here, Vilnius Permaculture. So, it's 31st of January 2026 and here in Vilnius this morning we had minus 19 degrees Celsius. But you see, the sun is shining. So, warning came out a couple of days ago that wooden pellets, it's out of stock. So, here in Lithuania, many heat their house with wooden pellets. Some old house has firewood and so on still, and inside the infrastructure is gas and so on. But because it's colder than normal, so we run out of stock of wooden pellets, and yeah, working colleagues of me had to try to find and stock a little bit extra and so on, and he still could find it, but it will be extreme cold in the next 2-3 days, so of course much more energy is used than normal. So how does we cope out here with this? Yeah, you see in the background our house. So we heat our house with the solar panels. So we had this. So the solar panel system here. So it goes in, and we have water heating in the floor, and it's cement, and so we don't have to worry about the electricity bill up and when it goes up and down, and we don't need to store something. I don't need to cut wood. I don't need to collect wooden pellets in shops and so. So it's very comfortable to have this structure with the solar power. But the most fantastic things is that our house is also heating by solar power. What do I mean with this? Yes, you see the big windows here in the south, and the sun is shining through the window, and all the heat from the sun is collecting from the concrete floor, and this goes into the wall that is clay. So we have like 10 tons or even more, maybe. I think it's 14 cubic meter of clay walls. So they accumulate the heat inside, and it stay there for a long time. So much of the heating, even though we have minus 19, we don't use so much more electricity for heating the floor, because if it's like this weather, then I think even the sun heats more than our electric solar system we have from the grid. So, and it works fantastically good now in winter time here. So no panic here. So this is how to integrate permaculture structure and ideas and so on, not only in plants and gathering energy and so on for leaves and different plants. When you garden, you need to put some plants in the sun and some half shade and so on. And also we take this knowledge from nature and put it over to the house and so on. So we collect all the sun, both in the solar power system, but also directly sun in and heating the house. So that means it builds resilience into the system, not only one source of power, but many sources. So I will add even more sources in the future, but for now we have these two, and it works fantastic. So I don't need to go out here and cut wood. I know that is nostalgic for some people, but when it's really cold and you really need a lot of energy and a lot of heating, and everything runs out, both the stocks you have piled up, and it's also everything runs out in the shop. That's, it's kind of a little bit panic and stress on your system. So a lovely day here in Vilnius, but really, really cold. Have a nice day.